Oi! The school fair starts today. There's gonna be food, games, and we're gonna have the time of our lives. Kaze? Hello? Still there? Don't leave me hanging. Oi!
Damn, I complain a lot, don't I? I just realized now that most of my videos are pretty much just me complaining about random things. Anyway, I don't like school fairs. Well, at least from the schools and university I went to. Look, I'm not trying to say that every kind of school fair is not good, but in my case, they're not bad, but not great. Part of it might be because budget plays an important role to put out better services and all that, but I still think that even with the little budget that they have, they can at least come up with new things. And not the same old wedding booths and horror houses. Like, literally, those two are a staple when it comes to school fairs here. Speaking of wedding booths and horror houses, they're basically the main entertainment of the bunch, because the usual stalls and booths are just students selling food and drinks, or stuffed animals. You don't think there's anything wrong with what I said? I forgot to add that most of them who are selling things are just stuff they bought from groceries or thrift shops, and then selling it at a higher price.
Hey! Wanna buy some of our chips? And we got drinks too.
Wait, hold up. You can literally buy that from the store across the street and get about half the price, right?
Well, but wait, it's special because you bought it from the school fair. It's the thought that counts.
Pass. Well, selling chips isn't bad, but at least turn it into something new. Like, I don't know, maybe sell them as an assortment of chips with a homemade package. Or better yet, add a dip. Any high school students watching this, write that down. Transform ordinary things to something new, and it makes a big difference. Now let's talk about horror houses. The idea of scaring people for money seems really fun, and it is. But the thing with horror houses with low budget is that the venue is really cramped, and most of all, it's too damn dark. It's pretty dark to the point that you can't see anyone. And since they want to get as many customers they can, they let you experience the whole thing in groups of 5. They just make you form a line and basically follow the guide, who is the only person with a flashlight. And if you're at the back of the line, all you'll see is darkness and random noises and screaming from the front. Back in the day, when I tried to experience it myself, we saw someone in full costume, and it was pretty well made too. The guy even had full body makeup, complete with blood and wounds. We were so excited, but that all went downhill fast as soon as we entered the room because we couldn't see a single thing. I feel bad for the ones who dressed up as monsters where nobody could see them.
Yo, is that you?
Yeah. Didn't notice you there.
Whoa, nice costume by the way.
Thanks, man. I worked so hard on this, getting all the fine details and all that.
Yeah, man, same. The makeup was a pain to do, but it just had to be perfect.
Were you talking to anyone just now?
Then who the heck was,
Almost forgot. But I remember at that time I went to the horror house. That was in high school, and I had a boyfriend back then who went along with me and some of our classmates to try the horror house. While we were waiting for our turn, my classmates told us a rumor that whoever is placed in the back of the line will be pulled around by monsters. He was so frightened by this that he forced his way between me and had me as the last person in the line. And let's go back to the marriage booth thing. If you're not familiar with that kind of concept, their service is basically you paying them to kidnap your crush and surprise him with, well, you. Trust me, it sounded very innocent in high school, but they did completely remove the kidnapping bit in our university, where they would only let couples and friends experience their services. Finally, I just want to share one of the things that happened to me in the school fair back in high school. So, I joined a booth along with my weeb friends, and we made a weeb booth. As you can imagine, we have 3 services that we do. We had a gallery with like figurines and toys for viewing, and a drawing corner that both sells pre-made traditional drawings and commission drawings. I was tasked with taking commissions and was the bulk of the work since students just come in and ask me to draw anime pictures from their phones.
Hey, can you draw this?
Oh, that? Of course I can.
Can you draw this picture digitally? I want to put it on my phone.
What? You can literally just Google that image and save that to your phone.
I'm a dummy dum dum. Yes.
And since they said I was the best at drawing, I should be the one to do it. And those that did know how to draw, they didn't want to draw commissions, so it was just me. They were just minding their business, doing la-di-da-di-da, just doodly-doodly-doodly. I was part of their weeb organization, and while I was doing most of the commissions, I wanted to do my part as a member and contribute. I was fine with it all since I liked to draw anyway, until one afternoon. I was still getting some work done. Then I heard my friends from behind me chatting.
Hey guys, I bought snacks and drinks.
Oh, yeah!
They were hitting it off, and I just thought that we'll celebrate a little. But there's not enough for me.
For real?
Chotto mate. What if we pour some of ours?
And that way, she'll have enough for a toast. Thanks, guys. Let's toast to our friendship.
To
our friendship! Those bastards forgot me! Seriously though, I was the one making all the money, and they had the audacity to buy snacks and drinks, and didn't even leave some for me. I was so devastated when I looked back and saw that empty bottle of soda on the table. I almost broke into tears, but held it in. This is one of the biggest reasons why I don't like joining such organizations. And I just don't like the thought of how someone could be experiencing the same thing. Being left out sucks, and nobody deserves that. I was so pissed off that during the next day of the school fair, I worked my ass off during the morning and kept all the money I made for myself and left in the afternoon. I used it to buy snacks and drinks for myself, and, well, it's all for me. I deserve it, okay? I was so pissed off. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry for missing another week of upload, but I was busy since I tried to earn money from other means because I'm not eligible for any kind of monetization at the moment. But I'm trying my best, guys. Bye.